Hello, fiction babes and storytellers. Welcome to Habits of a Writer, the podcast where we talk about the good habits that lead to a finished manuscript. I'm your host, Portia Leivette. I myself have written several novels, self-published one so far, and I am working on the second one, putting the finishing touches on it. I've been telling stories since I was a kid. If this is your year to finally write the story that's been on your heart, whether you're dreaming of traditional publishing or self-publishing, then you belong here. Now, let me tell you a little about myself. I'm a Gen X woman, which means I came of age in the 90s. We're talking December 30th, 1989 was my 20th birthday. So yes, I stepped right into adulthood as the new decade began. The 90s shaped my taste, my thinking, and my love for stories. Back then, I was reading authors like Terry McMillan, B.B. Moore Campbell, Eric Jerome Dickey, Toni Morrison, Zane, just to name a few. Their books didn't just entertain me, they made me believe that our everyday lives as women, with all our messiness and magic, were worth telling. That was powerful. And it was the spark that made me want to be a professional writer. But writing became more than just a dream for me, it became a lifeline. Let me take you back to my teenage years. Yep, we're going way back. My TV and phone privileges were always being taken away, at least every other week, and I'd be sent to my room. My dad didn't know what else to do with me, but my mom, she was watching closely. So one day, she knocks on my bedroom door, walks in, and said with a little smile, "Give me all your books." Oh, I was devastated. I begged her, I pleaded with her, I even promised to be good. But she had figured it out. The truth was, sitting in my room with my books was exactly where I wanted to be. And you know what? That hasn't changed. Fast forward 40 years later, and I'm still that same girl who would rather be curled up in her room with a good story. And here's what I've learned from that. If you want to write, you first have to be a reader, but not just a casual reader. You have to read with intention. Think of the books you love most, the ones that stay with you. Start studying them. Notice that rhythm of the sentence, the pacing of the plot, the way characters are built layer by layer, and most importantly, pay attention to genre. Because choosing the genre you write in isn't just about what you like, it's about understanding what your readers will expect. Every genre has its own promises. Romance readers expect a happily ever after. Mystery readers, we expect clues, red herrings, and a good reveal. In women's fiction, readers expect emotional journeys and growth. If you don't deliver those promises, readers will feel something's missing. So, your first writing habit is this: read the genre you want to write in, study it so you know its rules before you break them. This podcast is going to be about building habits like that, the ones that get us out of our heads and into the chair, fingers on the keyboard. I've spent the last 7 years blogging about checking in with yourself, staying aligned with your goals, and remembering your why. And I believe this: the difference between setting a goal of couch to 5K or setting a goal for 30,000 word count month is that writing isn't just an accomplishment, it's our lifeline. For me, writing is breathing. I love to say that I inhale on thought and exhale on story. So that's what you can expect here: conversations about the craft of storytelling, building writing habits that actually stick, and encouragement for every Gen X woman who wants to finally tell her story. If today's message resonates with you, I'd love for you to subscribe to this podcast and share it with another storyteller. And next week, we're going to talk about finding inspiration and building on ideas. Until then, happy writing, my friends. Again, my name is Portia Leivette, and this is Habits of a Writer.